I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, no steam here this time. Which means I can get
It's
this
a
treasure.
chest! 500 rands. Of course he deserves to keep it.
Well, you are kind of doing everything for these people.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, you just saved our village from burning down. Here's some salt.
it's probably this lady's. Maid Loinette. Oh dear me, why am I here? I must go back to the village and clean the place up. Bye-bye, little boy.
You are the least attractive maid I have ever seen. Teleport away. I do not need you. But I need your bento power.
Yeah, the scarf kind of threw me off because I thought she had red hair, but then it's like, wait, then her portrait is like, it's a scarf.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. How disappointing.
Yeah. Huh. Alright.
Water! It's just going in a circle.
Yeah.
Water doesn't do that in a closed environment.
Well, it is kind of like tilted downward. Like, if,
But then how would it be flowing up?
because
Even if it was tilted, it would settle eventually.
I don't know. I'm trying to reason, but there is no real reason.
Yeah,
Man,
you
I'm
can't.
carrying too many things.
Oh.
Oh, what the heck? I'll use or throw something away.
Hold that thought, Musashi. We'll come back for that.
What is it?
I don't know what it is, but I know we can come back for it. If that makes any discernible sense.
What if it's something important?
Well, let's see. The rock salt is in our inventory. Once we use that, we can come back and get whatever that is.
Oh, I see.
Should probably do that right after using the rock salt, because if I wait, we'll probably forget about it.
Yeah. Don't forget the box. Don't forget the box. Don't forget the box.
What was it I'm not supposed to forget?
Box.
Oh.
The one we passed up because our inventory was full.
You're supposed to be like, I don't remember.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't pick
Oh, God.
up. I didn't
Oh, God.
pick up on the joke.
Oh god.
Gonna run out?
Haha! Tally ho!
Do we have anything that needs to be appraised?
I don't think so. Unless the calendar can be sold to the appraisal guy. But if I remember right, it just kind of takes over your inventory slot.
The days are symbol, 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 symbol.
Yeah.
Weird looking rock. Looks kind of slimy. Ew, gross. It looks like a disgusting slug.
Kill it!
Hey, maybe.
Use the rock
Use
salt!
the rock salt.
Narrate what I'm doing!
Get it? It's a big rock that looks like a slug, and you use rock salt on
Oh, I
It
get
wasn't
it!
What a humongous slug.
That kind of reminds me of a joke from, I think it's
Maybe I'll
Earthbound.
also
There's
be-
like, you get an item called the pencil eraser, and you need to use it to erase a statue of a pencil.
it. That's...
Because it's the pencil eraser.
Oh, God. That's just...
I've read it. I haven't gotten that far into Earthbound, because I keep getting distracted the way I do with RPGs a lot of the time. But yeah, I read about
It's okay,
that.
I know that feeling.
I read about that like joke, and I was like, that's clever.
I know that feeling of getting distracted with RPGs.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna play through it all this time! I get halfway through, get distracted, play something else, like come back to like a month later. What the fuck was I doing? I
Let's
guess I'll
see.
have to start over to see what the story's all about.
Okay.
And then repeat.
Let's see, I started a file in Dragon Age, in Final Fantasy VII, in Dark Souls, in Defender's Quest, and I'm still in, like, the final dungeon from Final Fantasy IV.
Wow.
Musashi, simulated hop. Let's hop over these things and go get that item.
Like, I think the last RPG I actually played all the way through the first time playing it was Chrono Trigger.
Now that's a game I need to play too.
Yeah, it is.
I started that one at one point, and I never...
Hey, we got the goggles, I think.
Yeah, I think those are the goggles.
And now we can appraise our own shit.
Yeah!
So maybe we should go get those appraised now in case we find more stuff.
That's not a terrible idea, actually.
I've been known to have ideas that aren't terrible. In fact, the vast majority of my ideas are good in theory. They just don't turn out so well in practice. Like climbing up a church to scout for goblins.
Oh, man.
I made it up just fine!
Yeah. Climbing back down was a different story, though.
Uh,
I look forward to what crazy shenanigans happen in our D&D campaign.
I don't.
I do.
My dice hate me.
Yeah, what do you want?
I still need to show them who's boss.
Ah, yeah, well, let's see. The legendary goggles!
Now you can appraise items without me!
But I still have to come to you to sell them.
Musashi, your eyesight is no longer shit.
Musashi, you can now tell the difference between a frying pan...
No need to appraise that.
You can now tell the difference between a frying pan and armor. I like how he has, like, goggles now. Like, he actually gets goggles. It's
Wait,
awesome.
doesn't... in Samurai Legend Musashi, doesn't he have goggles?
I think so. I don't know, it's been a while.
I think he does. I don't remember.
Like, I can picture most of his character design in my head, but
I seem to recall he has
I
goggles.
think he does.
That's kind of cool.
It's because
Little-
goggles are awesome.
A little bit of continuity there.
Both Musashis have goggles. It's a conspiracy.
Well, isn't... Okay, Samurai Legend Musashi is a prequel, right?
No. Maybe There's so many things I don't fully understand about that game. Like, I guess technically it's considered to be a sequel, but, like, the world and the characters and all that are, like, completely different. But the storyline is basically the same. So it's like a remake with different characters.
That's weird.
But I think it's technically considered a sequel.
Because, like, I read... Oh, shit. What it was...
But I don't know. If there is any actual relation to the games, I don't know what it would be.
I'm trying to remember something I read about it. It was like... Shit, what was it?
Best
it was...
ever.
It was kind of a cool, like, explanation of the continuity. But it was just like one of those theories that's not necessarily true, but it explains a lot. Hey, there's a Minku ship.
Yeah. It needs to be later at night for me to get it.
It was like some explanation that managed to combine them into a timeline, but like Samurai Legend Musashi is the one that like sealed the Dark Wizard inside Lumina or something. And that's how he knows how to do it, like No.
The
okay,
reason
what
he
it
knows
is...
how to do it is because he's this Musashi
Yeah,
from
he's
the
this
future.
he's this Musashi, and this Musashi knows that it's possible because it came out and he defeated it, and that's how Musashi knows he can do it when he fights it in the past.
Yeah, like, the alternate world is, like, this is a younger Musashi in the future, and that's the older Musashi in the past, basically.
Yeah, and like he knows
Yeah.
how to beat the wizard because this Musashi knew how the old Musashi did it.
I think I might have seen that same sort of, like, explanation before. The only problem with that is, like, there's the whole thing about, like, another Musashi sealing away, like, the swords or whatever, if I remember right.
So it wasn't. It was like weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Yeah, there we go.
I hate time travel, like, as a plot device. Zalo! I have no idea
Artisan
what...
T-Bone.
I have no idea what kind of accent this guy should have. Can you tell I'm a great blacksmith? Bring your sword to the palace later and I'll make it more powerful. I need an insult.
I don't think he meant that. I could be wrong.
The last time a guy said he could make my sword more powerful, I was out a whole bunch of money.
Let's see. Yeah, I think he's the one who, like, gives you the forged, not Lumina, fusion. Oh, right. Ugh. I hate
Isn't this where we fight Kojiro?
Yeah, it is. But, like, so the water level it like actually has tides. So like if you notice, if I walk over there now, it's
You can't-
underwater,
yeah.
and I can't actually activate it, and I forget what time you actually have to be here.
Well, just go to sleep.
Let's see, hold on. Maybe the calendar has a secret.
A triangle, circle with a dot, circle with a line, frowny face. That looks
Saturday,
like
Sunday,
that's the
Monday,
water
Tuesday.
crest.
Wednesday is when the water's high, I think. Or maybe mid-Wednesday is when I'm supposed to use the water crest, because it has the water symbol.
Yeah.
And I know the last one's Sky Day because it has the sky scroll on it. Well, let's go into the next area, sleep for a bit.
What it is?
Come back
It
midday.
is Wednesday.
Yeah, but I think it's like too early. Like I think it has to be like midday or something.
It's actually Sunday, but nobody needs to know that.
Or is it? Wait, let's see. We've been recording for, and maybe it is Wednesday.
I don't think it's Wednesday. I don't think we've been recording for 3 days.
No, it's Wednesday.
Speaking of recording, in the next episode we will see if this thing with the tide is correct. I guess. I don't know.